Mm.
Hey yogis, what up? Happy Yin Day. Get what you need. Have a blanket and a block and a bolster if you got it. If you have yoga props, get them. If you don't, you can always use a cushion from your couch. You can also use some big books. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can use books. Oh, I'm hobbling to you. All right. Welcome to Yin. I haven't recorded a Wahi Crew Yin in a while, so hopefully this one goes through well and the lighting's okay. This is the lighting in my studio, Datura Yoga. And yep, here we are. So, yeah, if you don't have a yoga bolster, you can get a couple pillows from your couch, or if you have firmer pillows from your bed, and then have some blocks. So, we're just going to get right into it. We're going to start in child's pose. If you have sensitive knees, you can put a blanket for your knees, which I'm going to do. And make sure that you're warm because in yin we're not generating any heat in our bodies, so make sure your space is warm. If it's not, you can always throw a sweater on to make sure you're warm. You can also do yin yoga with socks on, which is probably my favorite part of yin yoga. So find a comfortable child's pose. You don't have to use the bolster, but it is a nice way to allow the hips to release gradually. So in yin, we're opening the body gradually, which creates more of a skeletal release. We're working with the fascia and the ligaments and the tendons, not so much the muscle. So find a child's pose, knees wide, big toes should be touching, and really let the body start to settle into this posture. Let go of any reaching or striving with the hands. You can even turn the palms up to the sky. Head can turn to one side or the other. And we just settle in, feeling comfortable as much as we can in this pose so that we can allow the breath to be at the forefront of what we're doing. Just follow your breathing. Continuing to relax a little more with each exhale. We shy away from setting intentions in yin because setting an intention is way more yang energy. It's calling in a focus or something we would like to receive. In yin, we just open to the receptivity of what shows up during the practice. Do your best to let go, clearing your busy days. Allowing the nervous system to relax. Relax your jaw and your throat. Become so slow and relaxed that your heartbeat is very easy to witness. Witness the heartbeat. We'll be here about 6 more breaths. See if you can just tune into that beautiful beating heart in the body wherever you notice it. Moving out of the posture nice and slow. Find your way to tabletop. Lower the abdomen into cow pose, lifting through the tail and lifting through the crown. And then exhale to round, pushing the breath out. Inhale to lower. We take in that full breath, and then when we exhale, we press the spine towards the sky. Follow your breath. Let the initiation of the movement come from the breath. And we're moving super slow and mindful, not forcing. 3 more rounds. We open up the frontal plane by extending through the chin and the gaze. And then we round and we squeeze the frontal plane by pushing the back body to the sky. Ooh, expanding breath, expanding aura. Tuck your toes under and slide your sits bones back so you're seated on your heels. Toes are spread wide. Arms swing forward and up. Cactus elbows. Squeeze scapulas on the back body and open through your chest. 3 deep breaths. You can exhale through the mouth if that feels good. Release. Taking those toenails down to the mat and give them a tap. Tap them out. Ooh. Turn your pillow or your bolster horizontal and begin to lay the pelvis there. So you want the low belly and the whole pelvis supported. The chest and the heart will come to touch the ground. You can stack your hands and bring your forehead to your hands or turn your head to one side. Widen your legs and allow all of your weight to sink into your support. Long, deep breathing. If this feels intense for your organs, do your best to soften. Definitely don't do this if you're pregnant. But really soften into the abdomen, feeling all of those organs get a little pressure from the support. Breathe into the stomach and the liver. Make sure that the whole abdomen is softening on the exhale. Four more deep breaths. Try to surrender to the sensations that are showing up for you. Very slowly start to come out. That one can be pretty intense. You might have heard my audible exhales. Come back to tabletop. Push the bolster forward enough that your forearms can now rest on it. The hips will stay right above the knees. And we come towards Anahata, working towards getting the heart down, keeping the tail lifted. So maybe your forehead touches down, maybe not quite. You can rest your head on the pillow, press through your shins, and open up through those shoulders. Deep breathing. The elbows and forearms are supported. We're opening up that axillary area in the armpit. Three more breaths. Come up nice and slow. Bring your abdomen to the ground. And those forearms will remain on the support for Sphinx pose. If this is too much, move the bolster and just place your forearms on the ground. Make sure you're not gripping through your bum. Soften through your bum. Press into the forearms and lift up through the chest. Gaze can slightly go up to take in that fresh air. Long, deep breathing. Focus on the exhale. The yin portion of the breath is the exhale where we soften and we release. We're not pulling anything in or cultivating anything. We're releasing and letting go. One more breath. Breathe into all the space in the diaphragm and in the abdomen that we make by opening into this back bend. Let the exhale come through the mouth. You can make some sound as you breathe out. And on the next breath, we're just going to roll onto our side. Go to your right side first, if possible. Placing that pillow, that bolster, underneath the right rib. So the right hip stays on the ground. Right rib is resting on the support. And then you may need to bring another pillow or a yoga block for your head. So this opens that right lateral side of the body. You can pick up your hip and slide it down. Right arm is just at the top of your pillow and your head is supported. So if your head is just dangling, grab something to support your head. Knees can come into fetal position. They can also be stacked, top leg behind your right leg. Left arm comes up and overhead. If this is too much of a stretch, keep the left arm in front of the body, just resting. Long, deep breathing. Try to surrender your weight. And we literally open up this whole left side, kidney, left lung. And we want the breath to flow freely. If your pose is too deep, you will notice the breath gets a little stifled. Soften both shoulders, soften your skull. Coming back to the focus of the exhale, allowing the exhale to be extra long and controlled. Feeling the breath, moving deeply and focusing all of your attention on your breath. Tune into the sound of your breath, like wind clearing the body, relaxing the nervous system. When you're ready to come out, release that upper arm if it's overhead. And you're just going to slowly roll to your back so that the back of your ribs and the back of your heart are supported by the bolster and the head remains on the block. Arms are going to go wide, straight out like a bird or a T. And we breathe now into the sternum. Try to let your arms release so you're not holding them up. Soften all muscular tension as much as you can and breathe across the heart. Breathe across the chest, opening the sternum and the rib cage. Soles of the feet come together and the knees go wide. If this feels overstretching for your legs, keep your feet on the mat and your knees can angle in towards each other. So if you do that, you get a lateral hip stretch out through the outside of your hip. If you do feet together, knees open, you can get an inner inguinal and that inner hip stretch. So do your best to relax and soften and stay still. Follow the breathing. If one stretch starts to feel like too much, always adjust and come into something that is sustainable that you can remain in and breathe comfortably. Five more breaths. Exhale out tension and stress and worry, the things that do not support a healthy body. Exhale all of those out. Two more full exhales, focusing on releasing every last bit of breath. Good. Stretch your arms overhead and straighten out your legs. Reach long. And then slowly start to roll onto your left side. So we'll open up that left. The left side will be pressing into the bolster. And we'll open up the right side now. So I'm switching directions so that you can hear me, but you're just going to roll over onto your left side. And the left arm is between the top of your pillow support and your block. And you can always use an extra pillow on the block for your head. Pick up your bottom hip and slide it down so that the whole left side of the body is long. You can stack the legs. I like to bring my top knee behind my bottom knee. This just helps to open that right side a little more. Right arm can come up and rest over the head. Left hip should be on the ground. If I can do it, you can do it because I have a really pretty short torso. I'm a short person, but you should be able to have head on the block and left hip on the ground. Soften your legs so you feel supported. And start to tap into your breathing. Long, deep breathing. See if you can remain still. If you need to adjust because something feels too deep, you can, but the goal in Yin is to stay relaxed and still without constantly fidgeting or moving. Signaling to the nervous system it's time to rest. Let the exhale bring more space into your body. Five more deep breaths, really relaxing. Two more breaths. Should feel really good. To come out, the right arm releases, bringing it down, and we're going to slowly press up to seated. So move really gently after these long holds. We don't want to rush. We want to be aware of the sensations as we move out of these long holds because they really open the long lines of the body. Take your legs wide Bring your support in front of you. Legs can go as wide as comfortable. And then take a moment to circle the feet. We're just prepping them to fully relax. Good. Couple circles. Generally, when we do this wide leg forward fold, we have the feet on flexion. So turn your feet on to flexion so you can feel what that feels like. It's very active. We're engaging through the shins, the frontal muscles of the legs, and then we turn off the legs and just really let them release. The bowing forward comes with support if you need it, and we continue to let the legs go. So don't turn on the legs. Soften as much as you can. Support yourself if you need, and always use the exhale to release more. The exhale is complete. We empty the whole body, and then the inhale comes just from that absence of breath. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. This gradual release. We release the feet, and slowly we become more flexible with each breath. We surrender the body. Four more deep breaths. Focus on settling in for these last 4 breaths. When you're ready to come up, go slow. Feeling the difference in the body and the vulnerability as we rise up. Ooh. Allow the right knee to bend and pull that right heel in towards the groin. Left knee bends and that left heel goes out behind the left hip. Check if it feels better to have your foot in extension, pointed, or if it feels better to have it in flexion. Flexion can bring a little bit more stretch into the knee, so it's up to you. Legs are in stag pose. We're going to twist to the right, so towards that first knee that we bent, and wring out the body. Inhale, sit up and unwind slightly. Exhale, twist to wring it out. Take 3 more breaths in the twist. So we're holding, but there is a little bit of oscillating in and out. We don't want to just hold tight. We want to make room for the breath. Last 2 breaths. Good. Come back super slow. And start to bow forward, just keeping the legs that same way. We'll do 5 breaths here so the abdomen may rest on that right heel. Left leg is still back. Couple deep breaths just to open the hips in a new way. Little softer than pigeon pose, but still getting the benefits of opening the right side of the pelvis. Soften your neck, making sure there's no tension in the neck. Two more breaths, forward folding. Start to come up really slowly. Allow the left leg to release first. And then bring it in so the soles of the feet are touching. Slide your feet away from your body. If your ankles are sensitive, place a blanket underneath your ankles and start to bow forward. Placement of the feet are just about where the forehead would surrender into those feet. You can always bring your block or your pillow there onto the feet and try to surrender. Spine can round. We just bow and let go. Breathing into the hips and the attachment of the legs to the pelvis. 4 more breaths, exhaling to completion. Very slowly start to come up. Ooh, I always feel it way more when I come out of the pose. So just be mindful. Left heel tucks closer to the groin. If it can connect, if you feel heel to pelvis, do. Turn that right leg out so the right knee points forward and that right heel comes close to the bum. Foot can be flexed or extended and then bow forward. So we won't be here too long, just about 4 breaths. Arms can support you. Try to stay right centered. We're not leaning over that left knee. We're staying directly in the middle and just softening down. Do your best. Long, deep breathing. 3 more breaths. Start to come up nice and slow. Letting that right leg unwind first. And just bring it forward into a cross-legged pose. If cross-legged is hard for you to sit, bring your butt atop a block or your pillow. We're going to be here for a little pranayam, a really relaxing bee breath, Birani. So when we inhale through the nose. And when we exhale, we do it through closed mouth and we make a buzzing or a bee or a humming sound. So there's a vibration in the throat and in the head, in the pineal gland and the pituitary gland. So we want to feel that vibration, that resonance of sound in the skull. You might feel it in the throat, down to your heart. Anywhere is fine, but definitely focus the energy on the skull when you exhale. So we'll just do this many rounds. So you'll inhale through the nose, eyes closed, and we create this buzzing, humming, or like something is yummy sound. Connect your pointer fingers and your thumbs, tips of the thumbs together, resting palms up. Rest of the fingers are extended. Tall spine. Inhale through the nose. When your breath runs out, inhale fully through the nose and create the humming sound. You can play with where the humming sound goes in your body. Keep going. The full exhale is the hum. Couple more rounds. 2 more. Last one. Do it with intention. Sit for a couple breaths. Noticing, observing sensationality. Beautiful time of slowing down. Grab for your bolster, your pillow. And we're going to sit atop it for a moment so that our butt is supported, and then we come down so the back of the heart is on the ground. Knees pulled into the chest, rock right to left, get the placement correct. So the back of the heart, the back of the ribs are on the ground, back of the head are on the ground. Pelvis and low back are supported by your pillow. Arms go wide at a T and just rock your knees right to left slowly. Ironing out that whole band that rolls and runs along the low back, the outer hips, and the front lower portion of the abdomen. Take a couple more, just super slow, rocking left to right. Good. Come back to center. Allow the legs to go up to the sky. Bring in some movement for your feet. Do both directions. You can do random. If you notice a part of your foot that feels tight, maybe pause there and breathe into it. Couple more breaths. If it gets hard, keep rotating slowly, mindfully with the feet. Bring the knees down towards the chest. Grab the hold of the knees and pull them in. Big exhale to soften. Take your feet wide for a happy baby. Release the hold of the legs. Bring the feet to the mat. You're in a bridge pose now, supported by your bolster. You can walk one leg straight and see how that feels. And if that feels good, you can walk the other leg straight and just let the pelvis open. Maybe even bring hands to the pelvis and give a little massage. Deep breathing. If you're giving massage, go gentle. Five more breaths. You can do the massage or not. Whew, two more breaths. That stomach massage can feel intense, so be gentle. When you're ready to come out, press your feet into the mat. Lift your hips up so that you can slide the bolster down behind your knees. So the whole low back and the whole back body are on the ground. Arms are wide. We'll rest here in Shavasana, our final posture, with the legs supported. Try to find evenness through the shoulders and the head and settle in, palms to the sky. Take Shavasana, allow the body to integrate what we just did. Soften and let go. Five more deep breaths. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And if you can stay and remain in Shavasana for a little longer, please do. If you have to go about your evening, then thank you for practicing. Namaste.